Good morning, friends. Today I will explain the Abbo principle. Before going to Abbo principle, we should know about the what is the electronic configuration. Electronic configuration means the arrangement of electrons in various orbitals of an atom in ground state. That means you know very well, in the center of the atom nucleus is there. Around the nucleus there are several cells. In several cells some orbitals are there. In that orbitals, how the electrons are arranged, one systematic arrangement of electrons in various orbitals of an atom in ground state is called the electronic configuration. Here the two methods are there to represent the electronic configuration. The two methods are, one is the NLX method, another one is the box method. Here in NLX method, n is the principal quantum number, means 1 2 3 4 like that. L is the Ajmudal quantum number, that is if L value is 0, that is S orbit, L value is 0, that is S orbital, L value is 1, p orbital, L value is 2, d orbital, if L value is 3, f orbital, like that. X is the number of electrons, how many number of electrons are present in that particular orbital. So next, second method, it is also useful for representation of the electronic configuration, box method. In box method, here square box represents the orbital. Square box represents the orbital. Upward arrow or downward arrow represents the spin of the electron. By these two methods, we can represent the electronic configuration of any atom. So here four rules are there for writing the electronic configuration. If you want to write the electronic configuration of any atom, you should follow the four rules: Abbo principle, Hund's principle, Pauli's exclusion principle, additional stability concept. Now in this class we will explain. I will explain the Abbo principle. Abbo principle means in Latin, I think Latin language, Abbo means building on. So building upon means building upon means the step by step process. That means electrons are added progressively to the various orbitals in the order of increasing, this is the increasing their energy, starting with the orbital of lowest energy. Means electrons first enter into the lowest energy orbital. Electron enter into the first in lowest energy orbital. After filling the lowest energy orbital, the electron enter into the next higher energy orbital. That means electrons enter into the lowest energy orbital before entering into the higher energy orbital. Means electrons are added progressively. First they enter into the lowest energy orbital, after that they enter into the highest energy orbital. This is the lowest energy orbital. Next, after filling this orbital, the electron enter into the next highest energy orbital. After filling this orbital, the electron enter into this highest energy orbital. After filling this orbital, the electrons enter into this energy orbital. Like that, the energy of orbital is increasing. Means the first electron enter into the lowest energy orbital. How you can identify which orbital has the lowest energy and which orbital has the highest energy? Here, energy of orbital is indicated by the n plus L value. N plus L value. N plus L value. Here n is the principal quantum number, like 1 2 3 4 like that. L is the Ajmudal quantum number. For example, here the two rules, we should follow the two rules for the for electron entering into the various orbitals. First is 3, if you take the two orbital 3s and 3p. 3s and 3p. For 3s, here the what is the n value is 3. L value means S means L value, if L value is 0 then S orbital, that's why we will take the 0. So total n plus L value is 3. Here 3p, n value 3, p means L value 1, so total 4. So from this calculation, which orbital has the lowest energy orbital? So definitely 3s orbital has the lowest energy orbital, because 3s orbital value is 3. That's why first electron enter into the 3s orbitals. After filling this orbital, then electron enter into the 3p orbitals. Next, coming to the rule 2. If n plus L value is same, if n plus L value is same, how the electron enter into the that means electron enter into the which orbital? Here if we say 3d and 3p orbital, 3d n value is 3, d value is 2, so total 5, n value is 4 for p, p value is 1, total 5. So if you see n plus L value for 3d orbital and 4p orbital, n plus L value is same. That means two orbitals energy is same according to the n plus L value. Then electron enter into the which orbital? So here if n plus L value is same, the electron enter into the whose n value, whose principal quantum value is low, on that orbital the electron is entered. Means here the principal quantum value is 3. That's why the electron enter into the 3d orbital first, then the p. So this is, by these two rules we can write the electronic configuration of any atom. So here the simple method for the representation of the energy of orbital. Euler, he is a scientist, he proposed the one diagram, that is a Euler diagram. First like this, first electron enter into the 1s orbital, after that electron enter into the 2s orbital, after electron enter into the 2p orbital and 3s, so 3p 4s, after 3d 4p 5s, 4d 5p 6s, 4f 5d 6p, 5f 6d 7p and 8s. This is very good diagram for remembering the energy of orbital. If we see from this diagram, we can easily write the energy of orbital in the ascending of energy. So 1s is less than the 2s is less than the 2p is less than the 3s is less than, next 3p is less than, 4s is less than, 3d is less than, 4p is less than, 5s is less than, 4d is less than, 5p is less than, 6s is less than, 4f is less than, 5d is less than, 6p is less than, 7s is less than, 5f is less than, 6d is less than, 7p is less than, 8s. So from this diagram we can easily remembering the energy of order of energy orbital. So first electron enter into the 1s orbital, after the 2s 2p, 3s 3p, 4s 3d 4p, 5s 4d, 5p 6s, 4f 5d 6p, 7s and 5f 6d 7p and 8s.